And who is that? The People's Champ! And did he score? He sure did!
Oh, he sure did. Sheriff gets knocked down, and Brock can't believe that there's no call. He's going to throw the glove there, Simonson. Uncle Bud there to shoot the pass right out to Justice. Justice all alone, one-on-one with the goalie, makes a move back out, and he scores, Simonson! Here we go. Oh, intercepted by Simonson. Simonson makes a move on his forehand. Oh, and he scores! That's a hattie for Simey right there, Simonson. Welcome back to another classic Terminators matchup. I'm your host, Orion Vincent, and tonight we got the Terminators versus the Tippins. The Terminators are undefeated against this team, and they're hoping to continue that streak. With me, as always, classic co-host, Sean Simonson.
It's always exciting to be here in a Tippins game, and I don't know what you're showing me right now, Coach, but there's Simonson practicing his skating skills, Donnie with his puck handling skills, and Jordan with his puck stopping skills. We're coming at you at Planet Ice Delta, and the Terminators are playing the Tippins, just the Tippins, and they have never lost to them, and I'm not very good at doing stats, as we just went over, and let's look at Ragnar.
Yeah, Ragnar. You know what, Simonson? I was showing you, actually, the roster, which we have pulled up here as we're doing live commentating. It says their goalie is Alan Ryzic, but that says Ragnar, so we're going to go with Ragnar this game. And as you said, the Tippins have never beaten the Terminators. There they are sporting that yellow, mustardy, ugly jersey, and there's the Terminators sporting that sharp white and orange jersey, and we're ready to get this game going, Simonson.
The game is off and running like a horse at the racetrack that W Balls likes to bet on. Donnie pumps the puck into the Tippins zone. 81 of the Tippins curls around to get away from a Terminator's check, and then it gets tipped down into the Terminator zone for an icing. Olsen on the draw, and it's Justice comes in. Forehand, backhand, back of the net. Yeah, baby.
Forehand, backhand, back of the net. It sounds like a haiku poem you just said right there, Simonson. Look at this. Right off of the face-off, Olsen wins the face-off. Justice goes to collect it. Forehand, backhand, doesn't even need to go top shelf. He just goes middle floor, right where mom and dad are watching a Seinfeld episode.
An old school thing for you young people out there. Okay, 1-0. Terminators lead the scoring in this game. This time,
Simonson. Puck down in the Terminator zone. Big Keith slowly going to get that puck. Pope gets it. You can see a little more mustard in his step, a little more pep in his step, Simonson. Donnie on the boards finds Big Keith. Big Keith slowly gives up the puck to number 69. He gives it right back up to Olsen. A little bit of ping pong game. Olsen tries to draw past it right to Pope. Pope wasn't expecting it.
Here we are. Pope goes and tries to get it out, but it's held in by the Tippins defenseman. Then now number 69 on the Tippins side throws it from the goal line to the front of the net. Number 10 gets it on the far side. Boards rings it around the net, and they've got it. They're trying to set up a play to bang one in. Forehand, backhand, top shelf, where you put the trophies.
Yeah, right where the trophies go from grade 8 gym class, because it's the star of the show here, Simonson. Look at that, right to number 10, and number 10, Carlo Chung, goes on the, you know what, that puck was wobbling, Simonson, so the backhand could have gone anywhere, and it went exactly where it needed to go. I'm not saying that he knew where it was going to go, but nonetheless, he made it happen, and Carlo Chung just tied the game up 1-1, the Tippins and the Terminators here. And let me remind you, the Tippins have never beat the Terminators. I might say that all throughout the game, because I'm proud of it, Simonson.
This is very true. Simonson takes the puck from his own zone, goes, gets those legs pumping away. Brock is there for support, but Simonson throws it to the front of the net, hoping it would be collected by a Terminators player, but it isn't, and it's turned around by the Tippins players, and 86 goes right around East Van Mike, but can't fully beat Jordan. Yes, he does. He did. He slid past. Jordan thought he had that squeezed, but he wasn't able to hold it out. And East Van Mike just got absolutely blown past, like he was in a windstorm there, and his umbrella went inside out.
Well,
and then there, look at Jordan makes the save, and it hit his pads, and it trickled up, and then it bounced off of his pants, hit his pad, and then it bounced over the goal line.
Well, East Van Mike got cooked by Cook. Number 86 cook just lit up the barbecue, and he fried up East Van Mike medium rare, Simonson, just how he liked it.
Oh, yeah, he was left out raw, that's for sure.
He sure was.
Here we go. Donnie with a pass up in the neutral zone, and it hits a Tippins player. And then it's Olsen who finds the leftovers, fires a shot, and Ragnar makes that save.
Ragnarok from every Thor Marvel movie makes that save. Olsen fires it out front, puck in the corner where we can't see because of the pillar at this international ice, which they keep pointing us at, and Ragnarok makes the save as we hope for a Canadian or an American game to get that good view on the camera. Nonetheless, Donnie has a shot. Nice save by Ragnarok. Puck bounces right back out. East Van Mike backhands it down. Or maybe, who was that? Number 5?
Not sure, but Olsen, the Eagle, has it, goes out front. There's a shot. It's bobbling around. Justice gives a whack at it, hits the side of the net, is behind the net. Olsen back to Justice. Justice swings it around. It ends up to Pope. Pope fires one towards the net. There's a rebound. Donnie tries to get it, he can't. And it's down in the corner of the international ice at Planet Ice Delta, which isn't the American or the Canadian ice that we were so hoping to have. Pope has it, and he throws it back in, and the Terminators tag up. And then that's Justice that tries to make a move, but gets stood up. And then it's a tripping call there.
Yeah, just like the prom, Simonson, when he showed up and no one was there, he got stood up by number 19, Stanley Lee, and he's definitely a much bigger body than Justice, and he's gonna have to go sit for that. He's smiling, he's kind of shaking his head, but I mean, that's the way it goes, Simonson. And Anzinger with a shot, and Slim trying to bat that out of the air like a fly swatter, and Simonson battling, gets knocked down, puck down low. Tippins bring it around with that stupid pillar, goes all the way back to the other end, and Bambi on skates goes to collect it, fires it right to Brock. Brock turns it around, loses it to the Tippins. Tippins have the puck. Tippins really hungry here, Simonson.
Here we are. There's a shot up high on Jordan. He makes a big shoulder save. Brock takes it, and he's got the vision, so he just starts going. Cuts through 2 Tippins, goes to the net. The save is made. He goes into the boards hard, but the puck hits him, and he tries to throw it out front, but then it gets poked away by Ragnar, and then it's thrown down into the Terminator zone, and then Jordan will stop it, and then let the Terminators collect themselves and their thoughts for a minute. And now it's up to Wesley. Wesley snipes. Wesley goes down, and he's looking. He takes a shot, and it gets deflected, and then it's a save made, and it goes onto the far boards at the half boards. And there's Pex. He's spinning around. Dennis is making an appearance here. He throws it back down to Dennis, but can't get, or sorry, to Pex, but he can't get it there. But Dennis is making moves himself. He's aggressively going. Pex is getting knocked down as the play is going on as well. Take it away, coach.
Yeah, look at Pex. He's having an absolute battle up front, but he's losing it. And Pex is a big boy, too. So to be losing a battle like that, it looks like he lost it to Brandon Allaire Bell. And he's, yeah, I mean, Pex is a big boy, but he wasn't that big. And the Tippins go in, number 81, absolute whiffs it, but I love that lettuce, so I'm going to forgive him. And he gets taken down by Warren Barrows, and there's going to be a penalty on the play here. The ref is going to call tripping, and I mean, look at this. Wes is battling, but it's Warren Barrows who sticks the foot in right in 81 Mike Chong's skates. And I mean, you can't really argue that one. Warren, there's going to be no mess, no chirping. He knew what he did last summer, Simonson. They just found out.
It must have been near the end of a shift there because he was desperate and tired, and then he just had to stick the foot out there because he wanted to finish the check, but then he had to pay the penalty. But here we go. Pope's got it down low in the Terminator zone, defending like how he does so well on the regular, but the Tippins have it back to 14 on the point, and then back down low to 91, and a little give and go kind of action happening there in the front of the net, and Jordan comes up with a save.
Yeah, big save by Jordan. Look at the Tippins work it, and look at Pope, Anzinger there, and Jordan with a huge coast-to-coast save, Simonson. He was Christopher Columbus the way he was sailing coast-to-coast there.
He took the Trans-Canada east to, or west to east.
Oh, and Warren Barrows just decides to sabotage Ragnarok, and it looks like there's going to be a penalty on the play. I think he get tripped, Simonson. Let's see this. Donnie throws it toward Warren. Actually, just fell down, lost his balance, and maybe he sold that one, Simonson. Maybe he should be in real estate. We're gonna see what happens here.
No, yeah, well, he did. That works out well and everything. You know what? Maybe there was a little bit of contact. I wasn't 100% sure, but maybe Warren needs to get his jets sharpened. There's Olsen with a shot. Pad save by Ragnar. And Ragnar. Anyways, the Terminators have it, and they're battling down low. There's Simonson going and applying pressure, and there's a 2-4 beer. Big Keith coming in, and that makes me happy. There we are, working for it. Now it's back to Olsen here on the pillar side of the international rink. Back to Pope at the point. Pope with the shot, and then it's deflected down low. Olsen goes and gets it again, because that's what he does. And it's back to Big Papa. Pope with the Big Papa shot. Hits Simonson. That one stings. Ooh! And then he goes and has it. He throws it down low for Olsen. Pillar hiding back in front for the one-timer for Big Keith, but he can't get it off. But the Terminators score!
How do they do that, Simonson? Are they waving no goal? Ragnar is saying no, no, no. Let's run this one back. Right behind the net, Olsen throws it. Ragnar makes a save. It's on the line. And number 14 from the Tippins, Ethan Lay or whatever. He actually protected that puck and prevented a goal from them. That was no goal. Upon further replay. And the refs made the right call by saying no goal.
Yeah, after video replay, it's no goal, and the Terminators are still down by 1. Here we go. They're trying to get it right here, and there's Dennis who collects it on the near side. And over across, Brock is swinging away, and it bobbles around. The Tip-Ins manage to get it out of their own zone all the way down into the Terminators' end. Big Keith goes and finds it, and then it's Pope who feeds up Donnie with an amazing pass, and Donnie tries to go 5-0, but then knocks his own rebound out of the air, I believe.
My God, Simonson, that was amazing. We're going to have to watch this one back. I'm talking like Donald Trump here because it was just that good, Simonson. There's Pope. Look at that stretch pass to Donnie, and Donnie has an initial shot and then gets his own rebound on the backhand and goes top shelf right where I'm upstairs having sex.
Wow, on the top shelf? You must be very flexible and like a contortionist or something. But wow, what a play by Donnie to tie it up 2-2, where he went 5-hole, and he's seen a bobbling puck floating in the air, and he whacks at it, and he made it go into the back of the net. Now here's Olsen, gives it to Justice in the neutral zone. Justice making moves to create some time, finds Donnie on the close side here, and then it gives it over to Justice again, who gets his arm out to protect the puck, wheeling around, getting those legs moving. There's a shot, and that one is held on for the whistle with 13.3 seconds.
Oh, you know what's going to happen here, Simon? So the Terminator's going to keep on applying pressure. Justice has a shot with 6 seconds left, and Ragnar makes a save. There's Olsen on the faceoff, still digging there. Doesn't care about the time because that's what the Terminators do. They press until you cannot press anymore. And the buzzer goes, and that's going to be the end of the first period. A lot of action here. 2-2, Simonson.
2-2 is the score after the first period. We've got a real good game between two worthy opponents.
Yes, Simonson, this has to be one of the best games that we've seen from the Tip-Ins so far in all of our matchups against them.
Well, you can see that the fire in their eyes because they want to beat the Terminators because it's not like that Terminators just own this team. It's just that the Terminators beat them, but it's always a hard-fought battle.
Yeah, well, some would say that's owning them, Simonson. But, I mean, it is what it is. And look at this. Big Keith having a war with number 53, Crompton. Number 53, Crompton. He's not going to win this one against Big Keith. Big Keith is probably going to get a penalty for that. Maybe they're both going to go. He's laughing, but he doesn't know, and so is Keith, so it's all fun and games until it's not, Simonson. And I can tell you firsthand, he doesn't want to find out when it's not.
Yeah, here we are again with a number 10 streak from the Tip-Ins, and Jordan comes up big to make a crucial save at a crucial time, and another one, and covers it up to slow it down so the Terminators can figure it out, and they do. They get Olsen out there. He goes around a player. He fires it out front, but the pass doesn't make it, and then it's collected by 89 of the Tip-Ins, but that is 91. Donnie the Dangler Chang coming from the backside. Tries to throw it in front, but that's denied. Now it's to the point. Kept in by the defenseman. And then it's a one right out to Olsen. He shoots. Nice saves by Ragnar.
Oh, man. Peck almost had it on the doorstep, though. Puck right up in Olsen's face area. Donnie gets the rebound backhand right to East Van Mike. East Van Mike backhand right back to Donnie. Donnie making a move right to Olsen. Olsen right back to Donnie. Donnie can't quite get a handle on it, and Ragnarok tries to slow it down. The ref blew the whistle a little prematurely there, just like I go a little prematurely, Simonson. And is there a penalty on the player? Nope. It's just more premature ejaculation. It happens to the best of us.
Wow, okay, and Terminators throw it out front, and then right at the crest of Ragnar, Donnie throws it, but guess what? As he was distracted by Donnie, who's over there collecting rebounds, it's the J-Rod cheat code justice.
There's the money shot, Simonson. Let's have a look at this. The Tippins lose the battle right there, and Olsen picks it up. Nice pass to Donnie. Donnie fires it. Ragnarok gets the initial shot, tries to cover it up, but he can't quite handle it. And then Donnie on the backhand sees Justice, and Justice just one-tees that. The chemistry in these guys is absolutely insane, Simonson. I said it time and time again, but when they get in the lab, you know that molecules are getting broken down and new things are being invented.
They're doing new things and just creating things we have out of things that they've got lying around.
That's right,
Yeah, here we go. There's one that the Tippins try to throw to the net, trying to beat Jordan here, and then they can't. There's a whistle.
Yeah, I don't know why there's a whistle. I didn't see that one. Maybe the pillar blocked it. I'm not sure. We're going to have to run it back. Oh, Pope's battling with 91, and oh, yeah, Pope gave him a shove. Number 91, Tyler Fong, went in. I mean, Pope hit him in the numbers, Simonson. That's got to be a penalty on Pope.
Yeah, no, that's a penalty. A little bit. It's a little bit dangerous, but that's okay. Pope stands with danger before in his life. Now, here we go. It's the Tippins. Gets past Brock. 19 on 19 crime. And then it's number 10 who has it in his own zone. Works it out. And it's 69. Tries to feed somebody. And it is collected with the very sloppy hockey play that is occurring right at this point in time. As I'm saying this sentence, the Tippins are starting to clean it up slightly with a bobbling puck in the far side corner, making stick handle moves down low to another friend out front into the back of the net.
Who was that? It looked like number 10, Carlo Chung again. Is that who it was, Simonson? I'm not sure, but I know that I said this name already. Let's run this back. Number 13, it looked like, feeds number 69 right to number 10, Carlo Chung. Yes, it is. And he goes low side blocker, but just above the pads to beat Jordy. And this guy's definitely one of their top players. It looks like the Tippins have definitely revised their team over the years. And what seems to be right now is that they have a high scoring, high functioning team, Simonson, and I like it.
Number 10 for the Tippins comes in with another streak as after scoring a goal. We can't beat Jordan that time. Back to the point. 19 has a shot. It goes off to one of his players' stick, who collects it, holds onto it, and tries to corral it and makes some moves, waiting for some cavalry. And the pillar is creating a blind spot. There's a shot, and good thing Jordan didn't have that blind spot, because that one he didn't catch.
No,
go on, sorry there, coach, to cut you off, but there's a whistle.
No, I cut you off too. It's just we're trying to feed and we're trying to drink at the same time. So it is what it is. There's a whistle. The referee's going to call. Not too sure what happened. West got a puck in the chest there, and then he gets his stick all up in his mitts, and then he trips him. So it looks like West is going to go for tripping on number 89, Gil. Gil goes down, and Wes isn't happy that he made Gil go down on him.
Yeah, yeah, well, you know what? I guess desperate times call for desperate measures. Here's 10 again, and then he's coming in. Jordan covers it up, slows the play down, which is a great move for him because it lets the Terminators regroup and reboot every single time.
Yeah, look at that strong arm from the People's Champ. And the ref caught that one, Simonson. This ref, for you know what, for an older fellow, Simonson, he's got quite the eye on him, because right there, Slim just strong arms their player. And I know in the heat of the moment, everyone complains about a penalty, but yeah, Slim just cooked number 86 Cook right there.
Well, there you go. Slim goes to the box. Hopefully it doesn't hinder his team too much. I don't know where he's going. Oh, he's going to the right box.
Oh, now he's going to the right box. Well, you know what? Hopefully he doesn't go to the wrong box in real life situations and just hockey, Simonson.
Yeah, that could be a no-no.
That's a big no-no. You got to stick to your box. You know what? Loyalty is everything. And the Tippins score, Simonson, because of Slim Tug's absolutely terrible penalty that he took. The Tippins have just tied the game.
Wow. Okay, there's Pope. He goes to fire it around, and then doesn't, and then he tries to throw it back behind him, but by that point he's checked by two Tippin players, and then they walk out and they find the open seam to hit number 9 there of the Tippins to bury it hard, low in the back of the net.
Webster, Simonson, he read the dictionary and he got it right this time. Jordan couldn't pronounce the word, but Webster automatically knew because of his last name, and he just capitalized on that and did what he needed to do to put the Tip-Ins at an even score with the Terminators.
He had the definition for that one.
He sure did, Simonson. You were waiting a while to get that one off. The Terminators in the Tip-In zone. Give it up. The Tip-Ins battle, and Pope gets the puck in the neutral zone. Gains the zone of the Tip-Ins. Trying to make magic, and he gets bodied by number 15, Allaire Bell. Like he's coming from Bel Air, but he's not Will Smith, and a bunch of stuff's going to start to ensue here, Simonson.
More 15 on 15 action. There's the same numbers on each other action, and here we go. Pope is getting a little excited here, and he's going right after this guy.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's a big scrum, but this guy looks like he's got tree trunk legs when he's deeply rooted, and he throws Pope right down to the ice here, and he's just kind of he's trying to hold him down. I don't think he's trying to actually hurt him, but who knows. But this is you know what, this is and there's another suplex happening with Donnie and some other Tip-In player here, and it's just mayhem out here at Planet Ice Delta. The Middle Divisions Beer League.
I like the excitement, Simonson. I'm going to let you finish this until I get the replay.
Okay, and look at it. So Donnie is that Donnie? He's getting tossed around now by this guy. He's challenging the whole team, and you know what? Nobody wants to do it because we all got to go to work the next day. But maybe if there was somebody that wanted to challenge and have a one-on-one duel, maybe it'll happen one day. But that's not what we're looking for today.
I disagree, Simonson. I know there's plenty of Terminators that would challenge him, and I'm going to break this down as we run it back shortly. I was just letting you enjoy your time on the mic there. But it looks like it's my turn now, and 15's going to walk off. Here we go. Let's start it off. There's Pope. Gets bodied by number 15, Allaire Bell. And Pope obviously didn't like that, so he's going to stand up. He's not happy here, Simonson. You can see him. A scrum's going to ensue. Pope's right there. He's going for blood. Peck is in the mix. Now, Peck is more of his body weight, but Pope is obviously angry because he's the one that took the hit. So 15, Allaire Bell, I would have liked to see go with Peck. Peck's there poking him, but it's not going to happen because Pope's like a pit bull here, Simonson. But he's clearly outmatched in weight, and you can see he gets slammed down there. And I mean, his head just bounced off the ice. I hope that he's okay. I know that he's okay because Pope's a tough cat. He fights cancer and kicks the shit out of it, and he could fight this guy if he wanted to. But he's outmatched in weight class. And then Donnie notices that he's outmatched in weight class, and he's like, get off him, man. Pick on someone your own size. And he gets reversaled there, UFC styled, by Allaire Bell. And once again, Allaire Bell probably has 150 pounds on both of these guys. So, of course, it's all smiles. You can ragdoll them all you want, but when you fight a person your weight class, it's not going to be that easy. So he's just kind of had a slice of pie here, and he's waving at everyone else, thinking that he's the big dog until he faces Big Keith or Sheriff or Peck or anyone else's size. Lucky for him, that didn't happen. Now, if they want a battle, by all means, Simonson, they can have a battle. He can feel good about himself right now, picking on someone that's about 5 times less of his weight class. So we'll give that to him right now. But if he really wants to do it, then there's a couple guys his weight class sitting right there that he can go for.
I agree with what you're saying there, Coach. That was an excellent little breakdown there. And you know what? There are some Terminators that are that guy that weren't there at that time.
100%, Simonson. Nonetheless, 4-3, the Tip-Ins over the Terminators. Thus far, the Tip-In 69 backhands to number 89. Gains the zone, has a shot and a nice save by Jordy. 89, I believe that was Jamie Gill just with the rocket.
Here we are, Olsen coming flying like he does all the time on the regular. Throws one to the net, almost deflected in by our own player, but Brock gets there, goes for his scoop because he is happy because he's signed up for a Red Seal trade.
He just did the Zamboni, Simonson. He cleaned the ice like it was a intermission. There you go. There's Olsen on the left-hand side looking for a pass, Who's he going to find? Curls around. Tippins player number 81 intercepted with Ragnarok, but Brock gets in there and just gets gets dirty like he's 4x4ing on an ATV in the middle of Chilliwack, and he puts that one in the back of the net, and he scoops it up, and he cleans the ice, and everything's good because they don't want to lose to the Tip-Ins, and they tied it up, so right now that's not happening.
That is very true. That is very true. Brock has excellent work ethic. He goes and gets the job done. You just let him know what needs to be done, and he gets in there. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty. Oh, Justice with a fake slap pass, and there's the rebound off the Olsen shot, and it can't go in. Justice back to Anzinger, shot off a shin pad of the Tip-Ins. They try to clear it, and it gets past Anzinger, and now it's a race to the puck, and it's number 40 or 84 of the Tip-Ins that wins the battle for the race to the puck. But Jordan, like a brick wall, stands there and stops the tennis ball.
Yeah, there's going to be a holding call, it looks like, Simonson. We're going to have to run this one back. Let's see, Anzinger battle in 84. Anzinger gets one wraparound, two wrapped around, and right there, Anzinger grabbed number 84, Chung's jersey with his hand. And I know that he's going to complain because I was filming this, but he did hold his jersey, Simonson. That is a penalty. You can't do that.
Well, what had happened, it all comes down to this same factor. Like always, he's getting tired, and then desperation set in. You don't want to get beat, so you go to illegal activities.
Yeah, well, you know those illegal activities, Simonson. We don't talk about them because snitches get stitches. Nice save by Jordy. Here's it goes. Oh, wait, but don't the Tip-Ins talk about illegal activities? I heard they like to talk, Simonson.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard nothing. I don't talk to anybody. Anyways, there, Olsen can't get it out through the neutral zone. It's turned around. 86 of the Tip-Ins shot high over the net. Out of play. That will give a whistle as the score is all knotted up at 4s right now. And the Tip-Ins are applying the pressure, looking to defeat the Terminators for the first time in their meeting history. And as another whistle goes, Anzinger sends it over to Olsen with a backhand pass to Donnie, a little out of his reach. He rings around the net like a Rosie over to Pex, takes a shot. Ragnar kicks that one off the glass, and then it's thrown up on the near side. It's turned around by the Terminators. Justice looks and puts his shoulder down and goes down.
Yeah, it goes down. There's going to be a whistle on the play here, and the referee is going to call. No idea, but we're going to have to look at it. Here's Justice. Justice kind of...
Hooking will be the call, I'm sure.
I guess so, Simonson. I don't think he actually got hooked up. Yeah, I mean... Whatever, that was a light call.
In the hands. You're not allowed to touch them.
All right, Simonson, I guess so. There's Olsen, gives it away to the Tip-Ins, but Donnie's there to feeds it right back to the point. Justice gives it right back to Donnie in the corner in front of the pillar. Donnie gives it right back to Justice, winds up. 53 with a nice block. Crompton's going to fill that one in the morning. Justice regains the puck, has a shot between the legs of 14. Puck ricochets on the other side. Pope there to keep it in the zone. Leaves it to Olsen. Olsen right back to Justice. Justice takes on the backhand, and that's going to be the end of the game here, Simonson. Looks like the Terminators and the Tip-Ins are going into overtime. Who would have thought this?
Holy smokes, it's 3-on-3 change on the fly, overtime between the Terminators and Tip-Ins. Here's Olsen, takes a shot. Ragnar grabs that one, holds on. The Terminators nor the Tip-Ins can change. But now it's back to the action. 86 for the Tip-Ins. Tries to take a shot. Donnie with the sliding block. Beautiful.
Oh, man, Simonson, look at this. Peck just got tripped up by 89, ran into his skates. There's going to be no penalty on the play, and Peck's a big boy. You know that was at least a 6.9 on the Richter scale.
That was a dirty slew foot on a big boy that's got a lot of weight to go down. Yeah. Here we are. Pope holds it in as the Tip-Ins try to clear it over to Snipes. He takes a shot. Ragnar makes a save, and that one goes out of play. Here we are. Face-off win by the Terminators. It's Justice. Goes for it. Pope's trying to hold it in. Going to hold the zone, but it gets out. And now 6 of the Tip-Ins is all by himself. Goes, but then there's Snipes out of nowhere. He had him in his scope and got him. And he marked that guy because he's laying on the ground and he's got the puck. And now he gives it up to Justice. Justice on the near side. Terminator zone up into the neutral zone. And then it's... Pope.
That's okay. I'll take it away, Simonson. Pope there battling 81. 81 throws it right back to number 53, Crompton. 53, Crompton gives it to a Tip-In. Number 6 gains the zone. Looking for 81, and he misses the net and falls down right back to number 6. Down low in the Terminator zone. Looking for the point man. Number 9 throws it high. Goes out of play. Simonson, there's going to be a whistle right in the Terminator zone, and Jordy makes a big save right off the faceoff. Decides to play the puck right to Pope. Pope looking for someone, finds Justice. Time's ticking down. Justice makes a move on the backhand, and what a save by Ragnarok with 4 seconds left in the game there, Simonson. Justice could have won it and continued on the win streak, even though technically the Terminators have not lost, but this is the end of the game and we just tied.
Holy smokes, what a game. And you could see that the Tippins really wanted some of this. The Tippins have still never beat the Terminators, but this is just phenomenal, and this is the first time they've tied the Terminators.
Yeah, I'll give it to them. First time they've tied. Thank you and good night from Planet Ice Delta.